the pandemic. Well, I guess I can cross that off my bucket list. I never thought it would actually happen. It was at the very bottom of my list. Actually, I have been crossing things off that list for quite a while now. For instance, I always wanted to see big open spaces, so years ago I booked an Alaskan cruise to satisfy my desire to see majestic vistas. And about 40 years ago, I did actually take a ride on a glider, which sadly proved to be a disappointment. And I am looking forward to trying my hand at stand-up at some local open mic comedy club. But a pandemic! I thought I was going to have to die before I had the chance to experience being home for 3 months with my wife. No animals to pet and no kids to play with. Just us. But I haven't wasted my time being sequestered. I've forced myself to be productive. I've done things to broaden my outlook and my mind. Facebook, for one, has been a treasure trove of information and experiences. I mean, seriously, you don't need to experience anything for yourself anymore if somebody has already done it and filmed it, narrated it, posted it. For instance, I actually sort of experienced and felt the thrill of throwing basketballs off the 3 tallest bridges in North Dakota. I got 2 out of 3. Nothing but net. And one day while looking through Facebook, I came across a collection of film clips from the 10 most underrated movies of the last 20 years that came in third at the Oscars. And on the same day, I came across a collection of movies whose soundtracks had been used under the direction of the CIA to send subliminal messages to rebels in Somalia. Fascinating. And then there was the day I came across this Zoom presentation of 27 4-year-olds from the 8 poorest countries in the world singing, "The wheels on the bus go round and round." So tell me, am I the only one who's experiencing the world differently these days? I mean, sometimes just getting the garbage out to the street on time is the only thing that gets me up in bed in the morning. I mean, there's less traffic on the street, so my ears become so attuned to nature that I can tell the difference between a UPS and a FedEx truck when they're not even a block away. And then about 3 weeks into it, I was so slumming through Amazon looking for anything to buy, and I came across 8 used copies of Ordering Books Online for Dummies. There are 8 left. And can someone tell me how some people can make a traditional meatloaf out of the leftovers in the hydrator, and I find myself to be a complete disaster because I can't make a decent dessert out of dried up old slices of Swiss cheese, Jell-O, and sweet and low. It's disheartening. But I guess like the old saying goes, the brisket is always browner at the other person's post. However, I think this whole experience has been very good for me. I mean, I have reconnected to the experience of listening to music while stoned. I haven't done that since I was in graduate school. I used to lock myself in the apartment and fill up the tub and put the record of Hair on high and dip into the water and toke away. And I'm happy to say it still works. But really, if there's been any takeaway from this at all, it's been... What? Oh, sorry. I've got to go. My bath is ready.
Far